Okay.
Time for war!
Hello and welcome to Warzone episode 26. Let's get started with Monday Night Raw, August 16th, 2010. The first match was Wade Barrett versus Chris Jericho. Wade Barrett won. I give that match a 5 out of 10. Next match, Michael Tarver versus Daniel Bryan. Michael Tarver won that match. I give it a 4 out of 10. Next match, Justin Gabriel versus, was going to be Bret Hart, but the guest, or the Raw GM didn't want Bret Hart to fight in the match ever again, so he changed it to Justin Gabriel versus Randy Orton. And well, this match was stupid. Randy Orton lost by count, or Justin Gabriel won by count out. But what I think is Sheamus hit Randy Orton, so shouldn't Randy Orton have won by disqualification? I mean, that's stupid. And then Justin Gabriel should have been gone for Nexus, because Sheamus hit Randy Orton, but they didn't call it as, the stupid ref didn't call it as a DQ. That was dumb. Okay, next match, John Morrison and R-Truth versus Skip Sheffield and David Otunga. David Otunga and Skip Sheffield won that match. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Okay, next match, Gail Kim, Melina, and Eve versus Maurice, Alicia Fox, and Jillian. The team of Jillian, Alicia Fox, and Maurice won the match. I give that match a 3 out of 10. The next match, Edge versus Heath Slater. Edge again lost by count. And again, it's just stupid. I hope to see another part of Nexus get taken out. I give that match between Edge and Heath Slater a 5 out of 10. The next match, Darren Young versus John Cena. Now this is more like it. Darren Young tapped out to John Cena. I give that match a 6 out of 10 after Darren Young tapped out to the SDF. And I like that match better than all the others because I don't like Nexus. And yeah, so yeah. Raw totally 5 out of 10. Okay, next for NXT, August 17th, 2010. First person eliminated was Percy Watson. Now, I really didn't agree with this rating. I didn't really agree with this elimination, so I gave it a 2 out of 10. So that's the reason why it's so low, because I didn't agree with Percy Watson getting eliminated. Okay, next. Okay, first match. Michael McGillicuddy versus Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder won, I think, and I give that match a 4 out of 10. Okay, next match, Husky Harris versus Caval. This is a good match. I didn't get to see who won the match, but I give it a 4 out of 10. Okay, next match, Alex Riley versus Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston did a pretty good job in this match. Michael Cole was saying, oh, if Miz was here, Alex Riley would have won. Well, like some people say, like some people on the YWC say, that they like The Miz, but they don't like his rookie, and I agree with that. I like The Miz, but I don't like Alex Riley. And then it's NXT Season 1, I like Daniel Bryan, but not The Miz, but now it's swapped this time. I don't really like Alex Riley's attitude, but Miz kind of has the same attitude somewhat, but I like it more that The Miz has it instead of Alex Riley, but anyway. Okay, next. Okay, for the second elimination. Now this elimination, I've been waiting for this elimination since day one. I couldn't stand this guy since day one. his stupid pro was Cody Rhodes. Oh, I can't tell you enough how much I didn't like him. Husky Harris was the second one eliminated, and I gave that a 9 out of 10 because I liked him being eliminated. Okay, now NXT totally 5 out of 10. Okay, next for SmackDown, August 20th, 2010. First match, Dolph Ziggler vs. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston won by disqualification because Vicky Guerrero interfered and the ref called her for disqualification. Forgot what she did, I really didn't see it. I give that match a 4 out of 10. No, wait a minute. Yeah, I give it a 4 out of 10. Okay, next match, Luke Gallows and Serena versus Kelly and Big Show. Even though Luke Gallows did interfere, or not technically interfere, but helped or pull Kelly off of Serena, I thought it was a good match, better than the Divas match, I guess you would call it, on Raw. I give that a 4 out of 10 after Luke Gallows and Serena won. And Punk had the same stipulation that Nexus had, that if they lost, they're gone from Shredded Society. Okay, next. Christian versus Drew McIntyre. Christian won this match. I was surprised after all what Drew McIntyre was doing. So I was surprised about that. And I give that match a 5 out of 10. Okay, next for the next match. Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Rey Mysterio tap out since I've been watching wrestling. And I've been watching wrestling for a year and a half. So, yeah, this is pretty much the first time I've ever seen Rey Mysterio tap out that I can remember. So, yeah, Alberto Del Rio did a pretty good job on his debut match, but I really don't like him. I've seen him at a house show here a few months ago, back in June, and he was wearing this red, it looked like a dress, and everybody was asking why was he wearing a dress, like screaming, the crowd was asking him, and he wore this red trunks, guess you would call it, like he wore like a goldish color last night. That was weird. Okay, SmackDown totally 5 out of 10. Okay, next for Superstar of the Week. The Superstar of the Week for Raw was John Cena. Superstar of NXT was Michael McGillicuddy, even though he lost to Zack Ryder. And the Superstar of SmackDown was Christian. And now the Superstar of the Week this week is... Yeah, the Superstar of the Week this week is John Cena. Of Raw, he did a pretty good job, but yeah, I'll tell you about that tomorrow on Wrestling Warriors. Okay, next for Diva of the Week. The Diva of Raw was Jillian, and the Diva of SmackDown was Serena. And the Diva of the Week is... Yeah, the Diva of the Week this week is Serena. Her and Luke Gallows did a pretty good job against Big Show and Kelly on SmackDown. And they came out with the win after, yeah, it was a pretty good match. So, okay, next for Match of the Week. The Match of the Week this week was John Cena and Darren Young. I really liked the match. It was pretty back and forth, I guess you would call it. And then Darren Young tried to pin John Cena, and then John Cena grabbed Darren Young's foot or leg and locked in the SDF, and that's when Darren Young tapped out, and then the Nexus came up and let John Cena leave the ring, and then they just demolished Darren Young. So I can't wait to see what else goes on with the Nexus. A lot of people saying that the Nexus is getting old, that they're getting bored of it, but I really don't think that. The hype of Nexus is, in my opinion, is the same of it's exactly the same of when they debuted and when they attacked everybody. Back when Daniel Bryan was in it for that one night. So yeah, I liked it. I like the Nexus kinda, and I like the Nexus for what they're not for their. As I don't like them as wrestlers, but I like them of the impact, the storyline, I guess you would call it, that they're having on Raw with WWE, which is pretty good. So, yeah. Okay, next, for Show of the Week. The Show of the Week this week was pretty hard to pick. And the Show of the Week this week is... the Show of the Week this week was Monday Night Raw. It got an edge over NXT and SmackDown, but barely. I know Raw's been the superstar, or the Show of the Week for the past couple weeks, but it's better than SmackDown and NXT. I've liked Raw better. Like each and every week I'm looking forward to Raw more than I am in NXT or SmackDown. So tell me your thoughts about this week in WWE. And that's about it for Warzone episode 26. Make sure to check out Wrestling Warriors episode 6 tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.